Thank you for tuning in to the Big Head Light Skin Comedian Podcast. Thank you for joining me tonight. I got a great show for everybody. I don't know if you noticed something different about me tonight. It's a lot of love tonight because I'm doing something different with my podcast tonight. I got three of my streetway people as my guests tonight. We celebrating the life of comedian Rico tonight. He was supposed to be part of this podcast tonight, and he passed away. So with that said, I'm saluting him and dedicating this podcast to him tonight. So it's all about him. So I just want y'all to tune in, relax, and enjoy the show because we're going to have a good time talking about the life of comedian Rico. Truly, truly, truly missed. Let me go into my sponsors here. Got to talk about my sponsors, my light skin sponsors here. Just give me a second. Everybody doing all right tonight? Hope y'all doing all right here, especially in the 502. Tonight's Big Head Light Skin Comedian Podcast is sponsored by one of my sponsors, the Smile Center, located on 7405 LaGrange Road. Tell Dr. King Sr. He always take care of me with my smile on my teeth. So also, the computer, All Good Computers is another sponsor of mine. It's 8101, Preston Highway. And they take care of my computer, keep my computer tight. Like I said, I got some great guests for you all tonight. Just waiting for them right now to join in here off the chat messages and off my emails I sent them. Like I said, it's a great show. We're going to talk about the life of comedian Rico, a truly, truly great comedian, great father, great friend, just a human being, great person that would do anything for anybody if he could. So, but a really good person. And it's definitely going to be a salute to my Streetway family because Rico was Streetway. So, but let me see about my guests. So let me see if I can get my guests back in. I'm trying to get my guests in here. And I'm waiting on them to get in here. So let me try to get them in here. Don't y'all go nowhere. Y'all going to see me doing some crazy stuff. So, but hope everybody had a good day here in the 502. More importantly, like I said, just trying to make sure we are celebrating the life of comedian Rico, some of the great things he done for this city as well as for his family. And I'm honored to talk about that because he was supposed to be part of this podcast. So when I put it together and everything, so let me see here. Yeah, so yeah. So I'm just trying to get some of my guests in here. Let me close that out. I'm gonna close that out. Okay. Y'all just bear with me here. All right. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Just trying to get my guest. Let me see if I can email him. I don't know if I can even do that. Well, let me try that. Hold on. There we go. Waiting on my guests, like I said, and it's beautiful, and the beautiful 502 today. Just like I said, we're celebrating the life of comedian Rico Lovelace, and I'm just happy to got to know him. He's a great person. So I'm just trying to get my guests in here. Having some light skin technology, internet issues. So, but I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm gonna keep pushing. So, see if I can get some of them in here. Hold on here. Let me give somebody a call. Sometimes you got to call somebody, and that's what you got to do. You got to do. So, but like I said, I'm so excited about this show. As you can see, my shirt, I got him all written over my shirt here. He definitely was truly a legend, and he was definitely on the uprise with his comedy. He hosted my first. One of my first headliner shows, comedian Rico had hosted it. So let me see here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Go back to recall him. All right. Yeah, I had to just trying to get my guest in here. And we call him. We call Chucker here. I guess a lot of them having a hard time setting the invite. I don't know, it might be an internet thing. Make sure you subscribe to the Big Head Light Skin Comedian Podcast. Subscribe. Go to YouTube and subscribe. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Facebook Live. Let me see here. And I need people. Like I said, we get ready to get started here. Once I get all my guests in here, which I can't wait, because like I said, I got a great show for everybody.
So I need to go to YouTube and subscribe?
No, yeah, but go to your chat messenger and hit the StreamYard thing. Go in your chat message and hit the StreamYard thing. That's how you accept the invite.
I hit that. I can see myself on camera.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can add you in. And if you would go back, I sent you another one, I think. If you can see yourself, I should be able to see you here, and that's why I'll add you in.
You don't see me?
Nope.
Okay, if you don't see me, let me try it.
Yeah, try it again. I'll send you another one. Let me see if I can. Yeah, let me leave that alone. Yeah, because that's all it is. More than anything is you just accepting the chat message, because I just got through calling Sheesh and Monique, and neither one of them, they ain't answered the chat messaging.
Okay, so you don't see me right here? You not seeing me?
No, I sure don't. Let me see. I don't see nothing. I don't see. Oh my God, I'm looking too. I don't see nothing.
It says enter studio.
Right, you got it. There you go. Hit that. There you go. There you go. Now. Okay, I'm going to add you to the stream.
Okay.
Y'all give it up for my good friend, B-Boy. Y'all give it up for B-Boy. He's part of the Streetway family. I see you got the right shirt on tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Glad to have you. Let me, I'm still trying to get Sheesh and Monique in here, so just bear with me. But I tell you what, this is where I start off my podcast. I'm going to go ahead and start with you on this one. Tell the people a little bit about yourself and your resume as a comedian and everything you do, and just tell them a little bit about yourself. This is what I always do. I like to let the people know who they're talking to and everything. So just tell the people a little bit about yourself, Chucky.
Okay.
B-Boy.
Basically, Bboy Reed is my stage name. I've been doing comedy for probably, on and off, probably about 20 years, but I just now started back. And so it's almost like it's been 8 years since I started back. I've been all around Louisville. I've been to different cities and states performing. And, I am a member of the Streetway comedy team. Proud to say that.
That's right. That's what's up. Keep going.
And that's just about it,
Okay.
Comedy grind, trying to do it now. I got now more motivated now since we lost my man, and we knew.
Yeah. Oh man.
So now I'm more motivated. You know what I mean?
And that's great, man. That's great. And that's what it's about, man. Because he would want us to be motivated. Like I was telling the people just now, he was supposed to be part of this podcast. He had told me the day before he passed that he was going to be part of it. It was going to be you and a couple other Streetway family, and things happened. So that's why I had to dedicate this podcast to him, because I ain't got nothing but love for that brother, man. I love him, and I love his comedy style. And as a matter of fact, he was supposed to, I think, open up for the Yin Yang twins here down the waterfront today or something. That's what his June was saying on her page. So, but yeah, so it is what it is. But you know what? He would want us to go on and go ahead and just keep doing it and keep bringing it like he do.
Exactly, and that's why I say I'm more motivated. And me and him talked about doing a podcast together.
Okay.
We was gonna call it Real Rap Raw.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And and I'm still thinking about going ahead and go ahead.
Yeah.
On it, man.
Yeah, do it, because that's what he would want. He wants you to go ahead and keep it going. Right. If nothing else, to keep it going, because that's what he would want. And I know he would want that if nothing else, So I'm sitting here calling Monique here. Matter of fact, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to hit her up on the phone. Give me a second here, because I got to call. You know how she is. I got to call her on the phone here.
Right.
But I was just telling the people in this 502 day, and think about my podcast more than anything. I got to tell everybody, ain't no right or wrong. We're just expressing ourselves in COVID-19 and social justice. And it's all about helping the people. My podcast is diverse about helping the people. But tonight, it's all about Rico, comedian Rico, Streetway all day, every day. It's about him and giving that love to him. And that's what it's about tonight more than anything. And that's why I was telling people, I just don't put myself aside, considering it's all about him tonight. So, and it's going to continue to be about all him tonight. So I ain't got nothing but love for him because he was such a good brother, man. And and you just really couldn't ask for a better person to be your friend, you know. So he really was. So I'm gonna call her number now. Her caller. That's bad. I know how she is though. But she had just got through hitting me about 10 minutes ago, since she's on her way home and everything.
Really?
Yeah. So, but I know how Monique is. Yeah, Mo.
No, man, she's a Reed, man. Man, that truck, man.
Yeah, I already know.
Reeds ain't never on time, man. Talking about myself too, I'm a Reed.
Right.
That's my
But she need to be right. It ain't. Hello? What's up, girl? I need you to go into that chat message and accept that invite. Okay. You go into the chat message, and when you go in and accept the invite, then you'll see it said enter the studio, then tap it and come on in. Because right now,
tap your name.
You can type your name. You can type your name in there too. It's what Bboy was just saying. Because we already on the podcast. We figured you was gonna be a little bit of Reed late, so we waiting. Yeah, we ain't mad at you. We know how it goes. Okay, all right, okay, bye.
Hey man, I want to take the time and congratulate you, man. I see you,
you
on your podcast grind, man. And, you know, I'm motivated on that too. And it looks like you on your 15th episode.
Yes, sir. I do it once a month, and I'm proud of that. I appreciate that love, man. Because people don't know how hard it is to not only do a podcast, but just keep it going, the flow. More than anything, it's all about the love, and more than anything for me, because I love being in front of the camera and talking to the people, helping the people, man. And this podcast is, you know, when COVID hit in 2020 last year, I couldn't really reach out to the people like I could on stage. So all of a sudden, somebody recommended to me, hey, man, why don't you start a podcast? Then that way you can still talk to them like you're on stage. And then, boom, I said, you know what? And then I just named it that, and everything that fell into place. I got a couple sponsors. I'm truly blessed, highly blessed, and highly favored through God with this podcast. And I'm going to keep pushing, because it's all about helping me to put people on this platform so other people can hear their stories, their voice about things they've been through in life. That's what's up, man.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah. And I appreciate having you too on here, man. Because I know you was doing something with Chris Connick for a minute too there. Y'all was doing something together too down there. Yeah. So
man, we had the radio show, man. And nice, man. And me and him even talked about doing a podcast. We was gonna do the radio show and the podcast. And the mic'd up Mondays, we was gonna do it all in one.
Right. Okay.
But you know.
Yeah. But you just keep it going, like I said, because that's the thing about tonight, man. It's so special, because I know Rico would have really would have been special on my podcast tonight. And that's why I said, man, I'm just so excited about doing it tonight, because I know he did a lot of things. Exactly. He did a lot of things. Matter of fact, I don't even want to get into some. I got some questions here, but I'm just trying to wait for Mo to get in here before we. But she's accepting. I got a couple. Well, not more like questions / statements as far as pertaining to Rico. So, but that's why I'm just trying to wait for her to get in here. So, but yeah, let me see, make sure she done. I'm gonna send it to her again. But yeah, just trying to wait for her to get in here, because I gotta make sure I get her in here. I know how she is with the time thing.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Who else you got coming? You got Sheesh.
I had Sheesh, but Sheesh ain't answering his phone. I don't know if you know Sheesh's number. I don't got a cell phone number. I might have it. I have to call him and see what he's doing there.
Let me see.
Because I'm going to send this to her again. Just send this to Moon.
Hold on.
Okay. Let's see here. What we got here? Yeah. Well, I guess she got it already.
She in?
Let me see. I'm still waiting. No, I'm getting ready to send it to her again here. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm going to send it to her again, because I know she probably ain't got in. But just letting the people know. Yeah.
She probably
and, you know, also too, thing about Rico, man, more than anything, whenever I talk to Rico, it just seems like he was so real about whatever he said, man. I'm just talking to the people as I send Monique this invite. And I just know he was so, I know what it is. I know I'm doing wrong. Okay. Was so real. So who's calling me here?
He was, man.
Yeah.
He was, man.
And that's what I liked about the brother more than anything. He was so real about things, man.
What I liked about him more than anything, besides how funny he was, his heart, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, man.
I've seen him cry 1,000 times, and it was like real tears, man. You know, he was real passionate about everything, and especially like death. So, you know, for that to happen to him like that, man, you know, he was so passionate about other people's deaths. That's why he was always trying to do a fundraiser, trying to, you know, saying doing fundraising for the family, stuff like that, man. His heart was big, man. His heart was big.
Yeah, I definitely was, man. He was always doing things for people, especially with families and stuff like that. And I just sent it to her again. She was just talking. She said won't let her in, but I'm gonna get her in there. I just sent it to her again, but he was real big at any time, any moment, and that's why I said he always deserved a humanitarian award with Streetway, because he was always doing things for other people, get people buried and funerals and stuff, and helping people out, and that was big, man, real big, man. And I'm like, man, he was always there, man. That's why I said, man, just a good brother in heart, man, and you just don't get that too often, man. No, so more than anything, you really don't, man. He was always there for other people.
Always there. You know, I hate to bring this up, but when my daughter passed, man, you know.
Yeah, I get
no insurance on her, man. You know what I'm saying? So
I think I remember I came to that show. Yeah, I remember that show over off Papa Lever Road. Yes, sir. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Rico, man, let's do a fundraiser, man. I got you, man. And he just him and Street, man, they got together, man, and made it happen, man. We raised $1,700.
Man, wow.
And I put my money, you know, out of my pocket with that, and we had to bury my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I get it, man. That's what I get it, because that's what's so big about it, man. Like I said, he was always there to help somebody do a show, to help other people, get people buried or whatever. So, and it's just big, man. It really is. So yeah. I love him for that, if nothing else. I'm gonna go ahead and start this here. Let me see what she said. She said,
you know,
that's what she's getting, huh?
She probably ain't clicking the play button, because I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To links. Hold on, you know what?
Okay. Yeah, give her a call.
I don't know which number. She be calling me from all kind of numbers, man.
No, I can tell you what number. I got it right here at this number here. I got it right here at this number. I just got. Yeah, call her. I ain't gonna say we know that, but 302 number.
Oh.
She said I'm tapping, and that's what's coming up. She sent me something. I'm like, let me send it to her again, but I don't know why that would just be coming up. Let me send it to her one more time.
She's tapping that the link, the letters. You gotta hit the play. You gotta hit that play button. Tell her she gotta hit the play button.
Okay, you gotta hit play button. Play button.
Tell her it looks like a play button. It looks like a YouTube play button.
Right.
Yeah, tell her to hit that.
Okay.
And then hit enter the studio.
Let me see here. Here's Monique. She got two different pages, Monique Michelle Reed and Monique Reed. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it to her again. I sent it to her just now here again. Okay. Let's see if she can hope she get it. And I don't want to call her on the phone if she's trying to get in. But you said she needs to hit the YouTube. I'm gonna call her. She needs to hit the
button that looks like a YouTube play button.
Okay, I'm gonna tell her that. I'm calling. I'm gonna call her.
Okay.
It's like a YouTube button. That's why. Hey, Monique.
Hello.
What's up, babe? What's up? Bboy said when you get in, you need to hit this button, like a YouTube button. You need to hit that. You need to tap that. That's what you need to tap on.
Tap the play. It looks like play.
When I tap it, that's what I just screenshot and sent you. That's what's coming up when I tap it.
Oh, is it okay? Well, I just sent it to you again.
She tapping.
Yeah, and it's saying that, okay, like I'm tapping it now, and it's telling me to visit the page in Chrome. So I'm hitting the Chrome button, and like it's telling me to install it on my browser, but I have it installed already. Like it's not even letting me on her.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, B-Boy's hearing you because he's right here on my podcast with me. You hear what she's going through, B?
Is she going through it? You trying to do it on your phone or computer?
B-Boy, how you doing?
You trying to do it on your phone, right? Yeah, she's trying to do it on her phone, B-Boy.
Okay, first of all,
I'm not, it's off of my phone. It's not from my
the Walmart phone ain't gonna work. The Walmart phone ain't gonna work.
He said Walmart phone ain't gonna work.
I ain't got no Obama phone or nothing.
But just see if you can keep trying to get in there. I sent it to you again, but you just got.
I keep trying.
Just keep trying. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. I got feel you'll get in there, and I done sent it to you a couple times. So just keep trying. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hey, B-Boy, yeah, you know how it goes. We're gonna go ahead and start because I want to start this. She'll join us here in a minute. I guess she'll figure it out. He said she got that Family Dollar Walmart program.
Hey, so is this me and you? Is it
just me and you right now? Because I can't get shit on. Yeah, just me and you, man, and that's cool because you know I know how you felt about Rico too, man. You know what I'm saying? So
I got a lot to say, man. You know, I can.
Yeah. I just want we're gonna hit on this topic here. This is basically it's just some things I thought about him as far as Rico. You know, this one here is real good. I'm gonna put this on here. I like this because something about Rico people don't know, and that's deep right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go first because I don't know too much, but I might have one.
Okay. Well, I just was saying I'm just saying how big of a heart he has.
Yes.
You know, about Rico that people don't know that, like, dude, this dude has a big heart. This dude will give you the shirt off his back. You know what I'm saying? He might ask for it back, but he'll
Yep. That's him. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's just that type of dude, man. And but you know, if I was to go, I know here's what I do know about Rico that people may not know.
Okay.
He turned his life around for the better. You know, at one point in his life, man, he was just going down the wrong path. As far as, you know what I'm saying, just who he was hanging out with and things he was doing in the streets. Rico come from the streets.
Right.
You know, so and the comedy is what saved him, you know what I'm saying? Right. Streets, you know what I mean? So I do know that, man. You know? Oh yeah, I know that for sure. Yes. Yeah. And it did. And the thing about him, I think people didn't know was, like you said, how big of a heart he was, but he really was genuine. At the end of the day, he was really genuine. Yes, you know, and we all have our own story and our own journey. But one thing about he was genuine. That's the thing I got from him more than anything. Because after talking to him and being around him, he was really genuine. But not only just about doing comedy through the streetway thing, and just about life in general. He was always trying. He was always trying. I can never knock his hustle. So you got to give him that more than anything. So just something that people don't know about Rico that they need to know. He really was a genuine person. Yeah, he really was. And let me put this up here too. I wanted to put this one here is really good. I gotta show this because I got some talk about sharing the stage with Rico. Okay.
Yeah. The thing about Rico, more than anything, he had so much energy, especially when he was on stage that I got from. I remember the first time I headlined with through Street, he was my MC, the host. And he had so much energy, which he always have anyway when he's on stage. So much energy. So he makes you, when you come up here, you're gonna have to bring it because of his energy and how genuine he was and how real he was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you have to bring. Even then, usually, let me just say this. Usually, if a host or MC mess up my intro, I usually hit them back with somebody coming off stage because I'm like, man, you can't mess up my intro. So long story short, he messed up my intro, but I let him slide because it's Rico. It is who he is. You know what I'm saying? I let him slide. But I had a lot of people after my show. They liked my show, but I had a lot of people. A lot of my friends was like, Rico's a very funny person. So all they kept saying, and that's just straight love. And I told them about, I said, man, you keep doing it because they loved you, man. So and that's more than anything. Sharing stage with him, you got to bring energy, and you better bring it. And he's gonna keep it real. So, and we did it one show. We did another show. Show I was hosting over at 21st Amendment, and he ended up closing. I let him. I had to let him close out because I just didn't think nobody could follow him. But long story short, I let him close it out. He had a couple of hecklers in the crowd. Oh my God, he kept talking about it. He was telling me to get on Talk 3 and everything. So, but he just went in and he just was that type of comedian. So just sharing the stage with him was definitely exciting and always real. So, but that's my thing for us with him, sharing the stage with him and everything. So yeah.
My thing with sharing the stage with him is first of all, you don't want to go behind him. You just said that.
Right. No.
But okay, I'm gonna tell you what. Okay, we was doing a show. This was when I was probably about 2 years in. We was doing a show at the remember the Knights of Columbus?
Oh yeah. Okay,
so we was doing a show out there.
Okay.
And it was almost at the end.
All right.
Rico was the headliner. I was right before Rico.
Right.
And at this point, we had like 7 or 8 comedians on. People was like, oh God, people was tired. People was getting up. So my whole set, wasn't nobody paying attention to me, wasn't nobody laughing or nothing.
Right.
So I cut my set short and everything. I walked on the stage like, oh man, they don't want to hear no more comedy. And I went,
right.
Now, this is the first time I've seen Rico perform.
Wow.
I knew Rico before comedy, but it's the first time I seen him get down. And I walked up to him. I said, hey man, do your thing, man. I said, but this crowd, man, they ain't feeling the comedy right now. He's like, watch this, B-boy, watch this. I'm about to go do what I'm about to do. Watch what I do. He went up on that stage, and when he first started, it was dead, when nobody paying attention. But once he started, everybody started coming back in, sitting down, and he just took command of that whole show. After I just bombed and they couldn't, you know what I mean?
Right.
And from there on out, I said, you know what? From here on out, bro, I'm go before you.
You know what?
We went on tour. I got one more real quick. We went
go
on
ahead
tour.
Now, because Monique's almost in her. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
So we went on tour. Okay, we on tour. We started in Indianapolis.
Okay.
We went from Indianapolis to Columbia, Tennessee, to Nashville, Tennessee, to Clarksville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Birmingham, and we ended in Huntsville. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Now,
I'm listening.
And what Street was like, you know what? Everybody gonna get their chance to headline, right?
Right. Okay.
So that night, I was the headliner that night.
Okay.
Chris Koniak was the host, and brought me on right before Rico. I said, "Oh my God, Rico was filthy." But Rico went first. That's what it was.
Rico went
first.
Okay.
That's what the whole show, man. You know, like everybody was. He didn't mess up the show, but it was like it just took a down. It just started dwindling down after him. You know, after the opening act, it started getting worse. So we all decided. We said, "Look, man, from here on out, Rico, you gonna headline for the rest of the tour." We just already made that decision. So it was just like then we was switching up who was hosting and who was doing this, who was doing that. But Rico, we decided then, like, look, for the rest of the tour, you headline, man, because you just bringing it. He was just bringing it every night, every show. He was bringing it.
That's what he does too. That's exactly what he does. He's always gonna bring. That's the thing I like about because his energy to the stage and everything. And he always brought it as a comedian. That's why I love working with. Let me put this other one too up here. This is really big here because I know how he was about his kids. Rico the father, man, and that's real big. So. Because Rico the father, he was always about, take care. The little Rico looked just like him. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I got to start doing that too.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, come on with that, man.
Okay, so look, check this out. This is crazy. This is crazy. I put this on everything. I was in Walgreens before I even met any of his kids. I was in Walgreens, and there was these 2 girls they was in line, and I looked at their faces.
Uh-huh.
Said, oh my goodness. I walked over to them girls. I said, excuse me. I said, do y'all know a guy named Rico? They said, Rico Lovelace? I said, yeah. They said, that's my daddy. I said, I know, because y'all look dead like him.
You know what?
I had no idea whether it was or not. That's how much they look like him. I knew he had kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have said that was their brother or anything, but it happened to be his 2 daughters. Yeah, it happened to be his 2 daughters, man.
Yeah, he looked just like, I know his son was just like me. He definitely was about, I know he had some kids, and he was trying to do what he had to do, take care of his kids, man. Truly was, man. Good man, good human being, good father, all the above, man. I'm gonna put this here, and this one is kind of the last one, because it's kind of like where he's really big at. I know, and used to always holler this Rico and Streetway, because you know he's right. Yeah, you know how he was with that. So more than anything, yeah.
Man, let me tell you something, man. we all love Streetway. We all
definitely all love Street. Yeah, definitely. I got him love for Street family.
You know what he did for the game, for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To death.
Yep.
It don't matter how much love we have for him. We could never match the love Rico had for him.
Right.
Because remember, I told you, the comedy took Rico out of some trouble, out of the streets and everything.
Right, exactly.
So he was a part of something, and Street is what brought him in. Now don't get me wrong.
Did. Yeah.
Peanut.
Big Peanut, yeah.
Peanut brought him to Street, but Street put him on that stage, gave him a platform.
Gave him a life, we break, where he really was breathing.
Dedicated his life, he dedicated himself to Streetway up until the point he got Streetway tattooed on him.
See, some people don't know that. That tells you that right there. Yeah, that tells you right there.
On him.
Yeah, a tattoo on him. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, man. Yes, man. And Streetway and Street got a certain love for him too, because I'm gonna be real. Okay. Out of all of us,
that's what this platform is for, right? Okay.
Yeah. So out of all of us, the little clique, especially the one we went on tour,
right?
We couldn't match, and it wasn't that we couldn't match his funny. We couldn't match his passion.
Right.
Street, and that's what Street loved about him the most, his passion.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And that's what it was, man. You know, he loved Street, man, and Street loved him because of
all day, every day. He sure did. And you're right, he loved him for that. If nothing else, he loved him for it. And
he was talking about it too, man. Street was. He was just like, man, people are. He just said it in the little group we got. He was like, man, people still out here playing, man. And Rico ain't here, and he's the one that really took it serious, and these people out here playing. Yeah, man, he had a moment, man, earlier. He sure did.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Rico more than anything. There we go. I'm just showing her what's going on because she's almost in here. It says device not connected. This one she need to connect the mic cam before you can add them to the stream. She ain't connecting a mic camera to get added to the stream. All she gotta do is have a mic or something. Because I know you got one over. That's what I'm saying. You gotta have a mic, but that's why I was telling her. Connect your mic. Yeah. But I just know that with Street, I met Rico through Street. Connect the mic. And the thing about that was more than anything, man. Because I met him through Street, and it's such a beautiful thing. And I was like, man, he's like a really genuine person, man. And then from that day on, it just was on, and I know how much he loved the company too. I know how much he loves Streetway. I know how much he was all in on anything, So
he looked at us and he looked at everybody as family. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. And that more than anything, that's what he was always in with Streetway. And I got to salute Street too. I'm on her for a lot of things he have done. Not only for just people in general in our group, but in other people out here in life, And that's not an easy thing to always be the type of person to help other people, man.
Right.
That's hard to do in today's time, man.
Right.
Real talk, man. A lot of people turn the other way quick.
Yeah. A lot of people would do it just for the people in his clique. But he was helping out people who you didn't have to be in Streetway. You didn't have to be down with Streetway for Street to help you out. You know what I'm saying?
No. He did. No. He just would. Yeah, and that's just where he was. I just know he was like it with Street. So it was all love with him. Let me see what else I got here. That's about it almost, Rico. And then Yeah. So, but I just know that the thing I liked about him more than anything, whenever Streetway did do a show, he was always there, even if he wasn't going on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I liked it better, because I mean, he always loved the art of comedy. He always loved just being around it and accepting it for what it is, and always trying to be better himself. You know, like I said, he was supposed to be opening up for the Yin Yang Twins today at the waterfront, and I seen where his girl put on his page. Also, let me give a shout out to his people. Much love to Rico and his family, and because I know they're still going through it, especially his sister LaWanda Miller. Miller. Yeah, definitely a salute to you. And all the way up in Nashville. So we miss him just like you do. And we ain't gonna let his name die. We're gonna keep on letting it roll out here in the 502 and in the Streetway family. And we're gonna continue to carry his name because of what he's done for a lot of people here in this city as well as in the Streetway family.
Right.
So we got to keep that going if nothing else, because that brother was truly, truly a good people. And I tell people all the time, man, you can't, you know, in life, Chuck, man, I'm gonna tell you something, B-boy. In life, listening to other people is not a good thing. I tell people all the time, and everybody don't have good intentions for you. Right. Everybody's not, you know what I'm saying? It's only ones who are really genuine you want to listen to. You know, some people are saying things to just see how you're gonna react and what you're gonna come back with, instead of being genuine about it. And, and usually that first impression, and my father told me this one when I was, you know, a young buck, he always told me, he said, that first impression is always the best impression. So don't ever forget that. And I always respect that first impression, because that's how you find out about a person. Exactly. You know, real talk.
I told you my first impression with him was like when I didn't think he was going to kill that show.
Yeah, and he did.
I said, man, that crowd's too much for you, bro. He went out there and put that.
I had it. Man, I had somebody say to me at a show, it was after he had done the show. I think it was really, I think the next day, and they was like, man, I seen Rico perform it, and it kind of messed me up because it was another comedian. And he said, man, I didn't know Rico was that good a comedian. And I just looked at him like, okay, yeah. It tells me right now you ain't been watching Rico. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm like, man, please, man, no, don't even do him like that. He's good. Right. He's always been good. Yeah. So he didn't know he was a good comedian.
You met my wife before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And you've seen her at the shows, right?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Okay. Now, it was okay when we first started doing comedy.
Okay.
This is before Rico came on. This is when it was Peanut. Peanut was the only one she would laugh at. First of all, we watch Kevin Hart, Cat Williams, Eddie Griffin. We'll sit there and watch all of them, and she'll sit there and be like,
okay.
She will not laugh. She do not laugh at comedians.
Right.
So, you know, she'd be like, all right, I'll come to another your show. I'm just supporting you. And she'll sit there. I'll be out there killing the crowd. I look at her. She's like,
hey, now.
What's up? You in here, but we can't see
I'm
you.
in here, but the camera will not show my beautiful face. I think it's a problem.
Chuck's B-boys.
We all got our t-shirts on, but hey, I was having a hard time and it turned into a full-time job over here. Like,
okay, really. Yeah, you made it. You definitely made it a full-time Streetway job for a minute.
So, what's up, B-boy?
What's good, kinfolk?
Hey,
yeah,
you in the building.
Yeah, I'm getting ready. I want to run this by you because let me run this by you because we already talked about it, but I want to run this one by you. Talk to the people. First and foremost, tell the people who you are a little bit about yourself and everything. Even though they can't see you, they can hear you.
Yeah, y'all can't see me. I'm sorry. I'm having some technical issues, some discrepancy.
But you still with us.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm about to go put on this hat that I bought for Rico. He ain't going. I'm gonna wear it for him though. I bought it.
I got a feeling I know what that hat is. It's his favorite basketball. It's college basketball team. Okay, but go ahead.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay, all right, B-boy. Yeah, go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself, Unique.
My name is comedian Unique, Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah. Streetway Entertainment. Just finished a movie up. It's called The Unmarried.
Okay.
The Unmarried Wife. So that was Cool Daddy Fresh's movie. Local movie we just finished.
Okay, that's good stuff. Yeah, we done went over a couple of questions, but I'm gonna go and put. I just got this one up here. I don't know if you can't see it. It's called Sharing the Stage with Rico. What was sharing like? What was it like sharing the stage with Rico? Because we just got through talking about that.
Oh my God,
So let
sharing
the
a
people know,
stage
yeah,
with
about sharing the stage.
Rico.
Right.
Wait, man, do I have many? One thing I can say, that's who rooted me on when I first started doing comedy.
Okay.
You know, Rico took it, you know, to the heart. He was the next big thing coming up out of Louisville. I can
That's
say that's for sure. I've been
that's
knowing
right.
Rico for over 24 years, so
Yeah. Yeah.
he brought a lot of joy sharing the stage with him,
Yeah.
especially on the road. Especially
Mhm.
on the road.
Oh
On the
yeah.
road, yeah.
Make
For
them
sure.
jealous.
Definitely on the road. Because he was supposed to, like I was telling the people, I've been telling the people, I seen what June put on the page. He was supposed to be open up for Yin Yang twins anyway tonight or something. So,
Man,
but you're right. He was definitely starting to be really, really big. Also too, we was talking about here's one. It's for you. We was talking about let me put this up here too. Yeah, you might be able to tell us something because I know y'all kind of grew up together. Something about Rico people don't know. We already said what we had to say. There's something people might not know about Rico that you know.
I call them bobbleheads.
Yeah, you do call
Bobblehead
them.
coming through Beach of Turds. Him and my baby daddy was real close.
See,
He
and
was
that's
always the same way. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
When you seen him coming, he was always the same way. He's gonna have you laughing. You
right,
know, he's the go getter. I could just picture when I think about him, I picture him coming through the courts of Beach of Turds projects,
Mhm.
just
right,
bobbing, his head bobbing back and forth. We already knew a mess was ready to come. You hear me?
right.
We would sit up and laugh all night off that boy. So that's
Oh
what I
man.
remember about Rico.
Yeah, because I was bobbing Beach of Terrace too, so that was a connection we had. I don't know about y'all, but I was bobbing Beach of Terrace where you fall down a flight of 15 steel steps and still get up and go and get out of this Beach of Terrace
Mhm.
apartment, going to go to school. I was
Yeah.
Yeah,
bobbing Beach of Terrace, so I can feel that Beach of Terrace love for sure.
Oh yeah. Beach.
Yeah, and that's what I felt it more than anything. Yeah, so because like I said, just good people, just truly good people. But I'm glad you shared it with the people because they need to know. I just want people to know how great of a person he was and some of the things he done and how he was just as a person. It was another one we was talking about here, Rico the father. I'm going to put that up. We was talking about that him being a father, how he took joy in that and everything.
oh
And being
yeah,
a
for
father.
sure.
And his little Rico looked just like him. I told him, I said, boy, I said, that little boy look just like you. Look just like him. So that's one thing about it. And I always had that voice. That voice will always get me. It was that, I don't even want to call it a secondary DMX voice. It was a real DMX voice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I loved his voice more than anything. He had that deep voice like I got, so I can respect that more than anything.
Right.
Yeah.
One thing you can't say about him, when it was time to perform, you was go get a show.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was never a dull moment.
No,
Like
never
he
was.
kept me laughing all the time,
And I gotta say
24/7.
this. I gotta say this. That's another thing people don't know about Rico is how close he was and to God, because he was the one that led us in prayer before every show.
Yeah,
There we
He
go.
was the one talking about everybody about
Yep.
head, and he's the
Yep.
one who used to talk to God for us. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And he was very passionate about that too.
Yeah, he definitely was
yeah,
spiritual uplifting. He had a
yeah,
spiritual. He was very spiritual too in his own way.
yeah.
That's what I tell people. So
Yeah.
he definitely was, man. Always was. Here's one too for you. We talked about this right before the Rico and Streetway. And Rico and Street, like you said, Chuck, man, they was really real close. Street was
Right.
real close to him. You know what I'm saying? We always close, but you know what I'm saying? Real close. And
It
I
was
mean,
sugar and pie. It was sugar and
yeah,
pie.
yeah, exactly.
Sugar and pie.
Exactly.
They is
Yeah.
how close they was.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
sure was.
Streetway, he took his Streetway took him out of the streets. You know what I'm saying? He
Yep.
was blessed to come out of the streets and be able to make people laugh
That's
because
exactly what I said.
we grew up in the hood.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
he was happy about that he didn't have to be on the streets doing nothing bad to try
Right.
to make no money or any of that. He was proud of it, especially winning all his awards. Like
Oh yeah.
he took it serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely loved the art of comedy is what I call it. He loved the art of comedy. He
And
felt
I'm
like
gonna
he was comedy.
say about them awards, if it was anybody but Rico, If it was anybody but Rico,
Okay.
I would be like, man, nah, it ain't fair. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, nah, you just keep on picking him. You must like him better than him. But he kept getting them awards because he deserved them.
There you go. Yeah, he earned them. Yeah, he definitely earned them.
Anybody else, I'd be like, nah, man, you can't. He getting all them awards. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You could just
say that about him though.
No, you can't, because he had love for the comedy game, man. You could just tell by his performance, he loved the comedy game.
Yeah,
and he just very dependable. And we was talking earlier about how he did all these fundraisers for people to help other people, you know, his family get buried and stuff, and people don't talk about that. But I'm talking about that side of him because, like Street always gave him that great humanitarian award, which he always deserved. Because if you picked up the phone and called him to do something, he was there. Because you know some people ain't gonna do that. They be like, "Hey, I can't do that." You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying some comedians ain't. Y'all know what I'm saying.
For my son, for my son, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, so
I appreciate him being there for him.
Yeah, and I loved him for that more than anything. He just had a heart of gold when it's come to doing them type of things and raising money for people to get people buried or whatever. So, or do shows for school supplies, whatever it may be, you know.
Oh, football too.
Yeah, football. Yeah, he definitely did football, didn't he?
Coaching.
Yeah.
He was coaching the little league football team, and
he
did fundraisers for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I hope we. I know I had a great time in Maintenance Men making that movie with him. And
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about it. I was going to talk. Go ahead.
I was a cougar in there, so. He was the maintenance. He was one of the janitors, and I would always mess up something inside my room so he could come and fix it because I had a crush on him.
I remember that.
And he'd be so mad about coming and getting my wigs. I gotta check that movie out, The Maintenance Man.
Yeah, check it out.
He said, "Quit leaving that hair weave in the."
Yeah, he said we gotta go up Shirley's and we gotta get some more weaves out of the sink. You know, put some more weave in the sink. You know,
right?
Get up there, I'm rubbing on his head and things. I kept on breaking all kind of stuff so he can fix my room up. That was our characters in the movie.
Well, you know him and Sheesh. They was working for me because I was the hotel manager, owner, whatever, and I had a great time filming that. But I'm gonna tell you, a couple of times we had to stop because he had me laughing, I had him laughing, so it just was funny, man. Oh man, we had fun doing it. And Street was even like, "Man, y'all crazy, man. Hold up, stop. I gotta do this again. Hold on." Yeah, and you know what? That's the thing about it. Street always said he always kept the camera rolling. Street, he said, because you just never know what moment you would catch with Rico. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So yeah, I had fun making it. And matter of fact, it was great to do Maintenance Men 2 with Rico, but I think we're still gonna do it even without Rico not being here. He would want us to go ahead and do it, and I know Street gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Maintenance Men 2. So I can't wait till we start putting that together and go on our journey with that movie. And definitely gonna give him some love in that movie. We're gonna figure out a way to give him some love in that movie. So
definitely.
Can't wait. But with that said, y'all, I'm gonna close this out with just let the people know how they can get in contact with you all as far as they want to come see y'all, check y'all out, or come follow y'all on one of your social media pages. Just let them know how to come check you out or whatever about your social media handle. Let them know all that before you got her. I don't care who go first. Y'all, either one of y'all can go first. They can't see you, Monique, so they only know what you're doing. You could be over there doing some illegal shit. We don't know what you're doing.
Police don't know when to kick in the door.
You know, we don't know what you're doing over there.
That's Baby D right there, dog.
Yeah.
Baby D.
Yeah, we don't know what she doing over there.
That's we dating Baby D.
We don't know. You doing some queen pimping over there. I know you doing some queen pimping. That's all I'm saying.
That's all right.
But go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Put your handle out there, whatever. Who want to go first? Chuck, you want to go first? Who want?
I'll go first, man.
Okay.
You know, you can catch me at Chuck Reed on Facebook. Bboy Reed on IG. On what is it? Instagram? Hold on, not Instagram. What's the other one?
Facebook.
Okay, what's the other one?
I would say no.
That's it. I ain't shit. No, you reaching me. No, it's Instagram. It's Instagram and the Twitter. That's my Twitter.
Oh, your Twitter handle. Okay.
And look, okay, let me plug this in. Every Wednesday, me and comedian Meech Dog will be hosting.
Yeah.
We'll be hosting what we call it. It's every Wednesday. It's a comedy showcase. Every Wednesday.
Seen that on social media.
at Black Jockeys Club on
Yeah.
4th Street. And hey, man, you guys, both of y'all
I'm
come
there.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna come through one night. I come through one night.
You know I'm in the building.
Come on through, display your comedy. It's it's not a crowd that we're bringing in. It's a crowd that's already there.
Okay.
A crowd that's going to be. They come there anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They come anyway on Wednesday nights to eat or hang out or whatever they do. But now we're gonna do comedy for them. You know what I'm saying?
That's great.
So, every Wednesday,
great.
Black comedy,
Wednesday.
Black.
Was it at here on 5? What's that? Black Jockey Club? Ain't that near Churchill Downs? Right over near Churchill Downs, ain't it?
No, actually, it's on 4th Street.
Oh, it's on 4th Street. Okay, it's on 4th Street. Okay,
Right,
I just trying to let the people know it's on 4th Street. On every Wednesday night. When's that starting? August or what? August or what?
August. It starts this Wednesday, August.
This
8th.
Wednesday night. Y'all heard that? This Wednesday night. Okay,
I'll
at 8
be
o'clock.
there for sure.
Okay. All right, Monique. What you got going on?
Now, B-Boy got some music out.
He got some music out too.
Don't leave that out. B-Boy got some music out.
Okay, let me say this. I do got some music out, and
put it out there.
I do got a song that I wrote for Rico. I was gonna play it, but we didn't get into it. But I got a song that I wrote for Rico. It's called Rico. You know what I'm saying? I got it mastered and everything. I just ain't put it out yet, but it is coming. You know what I'm saying? It's not really one of them sad songs make you cry. No, it's one of them hype celebratory type songs, like you know what I'm saying? And I'm just letting everybody know who he was, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a celebration, you know.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. So
we're definitely. That's what this platform is for y'all. I want y'all to put out there all that what y'all doing and everything. That's why they got this platform as being the podcast, because people need to know where you're at and what y'all doing. So, all right, Monique, what's up with you?
Well, you can come and holler at me if you need coupons, if you need bed bugs for the ops.
Y'all see what I'm saying? She's
Only don't kick in the door.
Right.
I'm gonna need some weave discount coupons for some of my other side chicks now. Just play.
Right. Now I got some lashes and big old wing lashes for the edges. I'm bringing them edges back, so you know I'm having the edges come out. But now I'm out at the lounge. We still out at the Streetways Lounge out on High.
Okay, that's what's up. And the movie. What about that movie? Put that movie out there too again.
Oh yeah, the unmarried wife. Cool Daddy Fresh's movie. It actually just came out yesterday, so y'all can check that out on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I got a few things coming out. My royal baths, like y'all can't see them, you know, relaxing royal baths. If you don't take baths, you take showers. I got some, I got some good bath relaxing oils and things over here.
That's what's up.
You can check me out. Y'all check me out on Facebook under Monique Reed, Comedian Unique. I got a few things coming out. Just be looking out for me.
All right, y'all heard her now. Y'all check her out now. Y'all heard it. Check her out on that movie and stuff. Let me end with this though. You know, I got a couple things I'm doing here too. I got a show I'm gonna be hosting here next month, probably the 21st Amendment here in Louisville, Kentucky next month. You'll be seeing the flyer soon. Also, too, I've been working making discount coupons before I, get on stage so I can have a little money and stuff, being light-skinned, you know how it goes. But on the real talk though, for real though, y'all, this is about Rico. Like I said, Rico is Streetway, and I want to dedicate this to him because, like I said, he was supposed to be a part of this, and I talked to him like probably a day or two before he passed, and I told myself I was going to make sure that he be remembered on my podcast. I'm going to always uplift him on this podcast and keep playing this podcast on YouTube so people know how great a comedian he was and he was going to be, because he was steadily rising up the ranks. And when you're going up in the ranks as a comedian and you have other comedians around you, either one or two things are going to happen to you as a comedian and for the people around you. Either they're going to embrace you and give you the love and you know who the ones that are real for you or not, or they're going to be like, he ain't that funny. And the ones that say that are usually ones who are jealous and hate. You know what I'm saying? Because I give love, because I know how hard it is, and I give love to the ones who are putting it in, who I know is getting there, doing it. And unless you've been on stage, you don't know what this is about. So,
Right.
but that's why I tell people, I always try to show love, because you got so many people out here not showing love, showing some fake love. So, but with that said, though, it's Streetway all day. My buddy Rico, I love comedian Rico. May you rest in peace. I love you, brother. I want to thank B-Boy for being my guest. I want to thank Unique. I think it's just the fake Unique, because I can't see a picture, but she's more like that. She's there though, B-Boy.
Yeah. She died in the feds. The police don't know when to kick at the door, man. She died in the feds.
She died in the feds. Is that what it is?
I thought. She think we wired, man.
I don't know. I'm thinking she died to somebody on one of them dating sites, man. That's what I'm thinking. She's like, shoot, I can't let this brother find me. I can't let him find me. I'm put my picture right. I ain't giving him no picture tonight. He ain't gonna come over my house to my baby. I see you. What you doing, boo? What you doing? I seen you on the podcast.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
B-Boy.
Yeah, she's running from somebody on Tinder or the dating line. That's all right. I ain't mad at you though. Do what you gotta do.
Y'all see me on the next show. I'll be on the next show. Don't worry about that. Y'all can check me out on Facebook.
All right. Hey, but I want to say this, because I tell people I live in the moment. Love yourself and love God, but I live in the moment. I love you, B-Boy, and I love you, Unique. I tell people I love them. And let me tell you, it says before I leave too. Now, since Rico in the past, it's a lot of people, especially here in Louisville in the comedy game. I come up to you and even hug you, even in cold, and tell you I love you. Now, some people, I'm gonna come up to and tell them I like them because I don't love them. So I'm trying to keep it 100, but I'm keeping it 100. But I'm just trying. I'm trying to stay in the moment, though. I'm going to always stay in the moment, because I'm letting people know if I love you, I'm going to tell you, man, because I might not be here the next day. So, but you know that I showed that love to you, and I told you I love you, nothing else. So, with that said, man, I appreciate y'all being part of the Big LIC Community Podcast. B-Boy, Unique, man, come on. That's right. Streetway all day. Rico, love less, rest in peace, and LaWanda Miller, June. We thinking about you, and you definitely in my prayers, and we're gonna keep on pushing. We're gonna keep pushing. Rico's name's gonna live on in this city and everywhere else we can push it at when we go out of town. So with that said, I appreciate y'all on this podcast. Y'all enjoy y'all night. And I'm the Big Head Light Skin comedian on this Big Head Light Skin. I'm the Big Head Light Skin comedian. And I want to say this, make sure you subscribe to my podcast, Big Head Light Skin Comedian, Facebook, or go subscribe to me on YouTube. And make sure you support B-Boy and what he's doing with his comedy, and support Unique with her comedy. This is all I got to say. Streetway all day. We're going to keep pushing for Rico. Love you, Rico. I'm out of here. Big Head Light Skin Comedian Podcast. I love y'all.
Love you.
Mm-hmm.